Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. Wherever you're tuning in from around the globe, peace, blessings, financial freedom. Peace, blessings, financial freedom. Peace, blessings, financial freedom. Welcome to the $1 Trillion Tickers broadcast. I'm your host, Matt Riches. It is Monday, April 6th, 2026. I'm running 2 shows every day. This is the pre-market setup, and we'll be back at the market open to break down live price action, momentum, and execution. So make sure you tap into both. Remember, I watch the market, give the breaking news, and find the levels so you don't have to. We are at extreme fear of 19 on the Fear and Greed Index. We do have ISM data coming out at 7 a.m. And at 10 a.m., we have Trump speaking. I'm sure he's going to talk about Iran and the power plant day for tomorrow. But I had the wrong thing on the screen. It was supposed to be this one. My bad, y'all. It is not the weekend. All right, let's get into the mantra. I deserve to be healthy. I deserve to be happy. I deserve the wealth that I'm building for me and my family. Riches and freedom, they come to our hands. I am the master of all I command. My learning is limitless. My earnings are too. The more I discover, the more I can do. The stock market is a machine of design, and I have the power to make that wealth mine. I am capable, I am skilled, I am bold. Blessings on the journey as the vision unfolds. All right, let's get into Robert Greene's daily law and then how we apply it to investing and trading. Seem dumber than you think. Daily law. Always make people believe they are smarter and more sophisticated than you are. They will keep you around because you make them feel better about themselves. True wisdom consists in appearing not to know, using stupidity as a perfect disguise for your ambitions. By downplaying your intelligence and sophistication, you lower the guard of those above you, appearing harmless and subservient. This air of naivete creates opportunities to move through the hierarchy and strike when no one suspects you of harboring dangerous goals. In long-term investing, you must often play the fool by ignoring the sophisticated complexity of the crowd and sticking to the simple structural strength of the trillion-dollar tickers. While smart investors are over-leveraging into complex war hedges, you remain naive in your commitment to your family legacy mantra and your long-term goals. The market, in its vanity, will believe your simple dollar cost averaging is unsophisticated, right up until the point your wealth is assured for a lifetime. Fulfilling your life's tasks means letting the experts shine brilliantly while you quietly accumulate value during extreme fear. By the time the master realizes your ambition, your position is unassailable. When it comes to trading, active traders fail when they try to outshine the price action with their sophisticated theories instead of just reacting when we have major data drops. To survive the Week 5 war watch list, you must play the role of the court gesture to price action, appearing to have no ego and no bias. If you look like a harmless pig on the tape, following the level up algo and the Lux algo smart money concept zones without questioning them, you avoid the trap set for those who think they are smarter than a liquidity. Your intelligence is downplayed to the point of pure execution, reacting only to what is happening, not what should happen. This air of naivete allows you to capture the moves without being blinded by your own cleverness. Stay patient, stay disciplined, execution over emotion, process over prediction. Let's get into the charts, y'all. All right, here we are. Let's start out with SPY. Current level in the pre-market is 655.83. To the downside support, we got the pre-market low 655.62, followed by 654.10, 653, 651.55. To the upside resistance, we got 656.80, 658.20. The pre-market high 658.69, 659.35, 660.10. QQQ currently in the pre-market at 586.54. To the downside support, we got 586.05. Pre-market low 585, 582.10, and 580.25. To the upside resistance, we got 587.70. The pre-market high of 589.35, and a weekly level of 590.10. The VIX is at 25.20. NVDA currently in the pre-market at 177.55. For the downside support, we got 177.14, which is the pre-market low, followed by 175.75, 175.20, and 173.65. To the upside resistance, we got 177.80, 178.70, the pre-market high 179.15, the weekly level of 180.20, and then 181.50. Apple currently in the pre-market at 255.76. To the downside support, we got 255.10, which is the pre-market lows, 254.20, 252.90, 251.20. To the upside resistance, we got 256.30, 256.40, 256.13, 256.40. Pre-market high at 256.64, 257, 258, which is a weekly level. Next, we got Google, currently in the pre-market at 296.19. To the downside support, we got 296, which is the pre-market low, 294.75, 293.65, 290.90. To the upside resistance, we got 298.05, 298.50, pre-market high 299.16, and then 350 a daily level. Next, we got Tesla in the pre-market. It's currently at pre-market lows right now, which is 363.10. So the downside support, very close to it, 362.90, followed by 359, 355.30. To the upside resistance, we got the pre-market high at 367.66, followed by 368, 370.28, which is the beginning of the gap to the upside, and that gap ends at 374.08. Next, we got Microsoft in the pre-market at 374.68. To the downside support, we got 373.65, followed by 372.70, 370.75. To the upside resistance, we got the pre-market high at 376.58, followed by 377.60, 378.60, and 379.69. Next, we got Amazon in the pre-market at 210.20. To the downside support, we got 210.10, followed by the pre-market low 209, 208.20, 207.05. To the upside resistance, we got the pre-market high at 211.40, followed by 212.21 and 213.20. Next, we got TSM in the pre-market 340.76. To the downside resistance, we got 339.35, which is the pre-market lows, followed by 336.70 and 331.80. To the upside resistance, we got 342.40, followed by the pre-market high of 345.78 and 347.70. Next, we got Meta in the pre-market at 578.20. To the downside support, we got 578.22, which is the pre-market low, followed by 576.70, 574, 569.20. To the upside resistance, we got 582, 583.80, which is the pre-market high, and 585.50. Next, we got AVGO in the pre-market at 315.45. To the downside support, we got the pre-market low, 314.20, followed by 313.80 and 310.50. To the upside resistance, we got the pre-market high at 318.50, followed by 319.50 and 322.50. brk.b in the pre-market is 476. All right, thank y'all for tuning in. Set those alerts, and we'll be back for the market open. Peace, blessings, financial freedom. Peace, blessings, financial freedom. Peace, blessings, financial freedom.